Hello, it's been a while since I've done one of these. It's a knockoff review. And yeah, my knockoffs are a little bit thin on the ground. Like, I've not got many, and the ones I've got I don't think are really good enough for a video because they're not funny enough. But this is just because I haven't done one for a while. I'm doing a lot of official stuff, so I'm just throwing this one out there, basically. And it is this. Now, this is old. This is very old. I believe in the same line, there's a Tang, which I've got, but in an attempt to, when I first found it, I was like, oh, I remember this, started trying to transform it, I broke it, and a bit shot off, and I haven't found the bit yet, so I'm not sure if I can fix it. I'll keep you posted, but for now, we just got this one. And it's a very weird car. Very weird. Long bonnet, just like the highlighted frame of the windscreen and stuff, but no detail at all. I mean, there's detail moulded in there, but none of it's picked out. And there's these grills, which I assume is over the engine. But, the bonnet doesn't want to stay together at all. It's wobbly as anything. It's got tiny little wheels and incredibly obvious joints and stuff. It's an absolute mess, I'll be honest with you. Stay together. And it's an absolute state. It's awful. Size comparison. Transformers Prime Viacon. Because basically I'm sick of using other stuff for size comparison, so I thought I'd go for, no last night stuff this review. Well, actually, maybe, but later. So it's what, about Voyager size, something like that. And see where it's like been rubbed on top. There's like some rub there for it's just like this thing's old. And I'm not even saying I got it when it was old. I'm saying this is old when I got it. There might even be a production date on it somewhere. And it is the most simple transformation of all time, but it's made awkward just because it's poor quality. Let's bring this up because it's going to get reasonably tall. Okay. So you turn it like this, and you know how this transforms. So, I should be ugly, I should be wretched, no, wrong hand, and it's not the end of the review, that would be unfair. So you split these, bring them down to the side, and using the little nubbin that's sticking out, flip out the hand, bring it down, flip out the hand, then you extend this a bit, come on, turn those over, shove them back in. I don't know if trying to open them makes any difference at all, but shove them back in, and there you have it, robot mode. And purely because of the head sculpt, I'm going to call this a knockoff Sunstreaker. Because, that's Sunstreaker. There's no doubt in my mind that that's Sunstreaker. And the head does articulate. Don't just fall off now because I've messed with you. I imagine you can turn it around for transformation, but who cares? There's holes in there, so I don't know if he originally came with a weapon that you might have been able to hold. Both sides. And this is after floor polish. It's the wibbliest wobbliest thing I've ever known. And jump cut. And here I am with Viacon in robot mode to do a size compare. I'm kidding. I've got 3. Okay, so no, you can tell it's different because I put a little bit of paintwork into this one, which this one hasn't got. So yeah, no jump cut. I was joking. No editing on this channel, children, because I'm too lazy. So yeah, it's bear in mind compared to modern Voyagers, these are quite tall deluxes. So it's still a Voyager. It's still something like a Voyager, just due to sheer mass. And it's not good at all. I mean, there's moulding in there, but there's no colour. And even if there is moulding, he just looks fat because, oh look, there's his body and that's all like butch and well designed. but he's just fat. It's like painting a six-pack on a really, really fat guy. Like, you're going to believe it. It's like, oh, look, he's got a six-pack on top of his several layers of fat. And that's what I see every time I look in the mirror. So I'm my voice actually broke then, like I was going to cry. That's anyway. Good times. But yeah, this is just, it's awful. I haven't done this review. I've had this sitting around for weeks, and I haven't done this review because I just didn't think it'd be funny enough. Quite frankly, it's just not very good. It's just, it's horrible. Look at But again, knockoffs. This the guy who stands in the background of a battle. Let's just, for argument's sake. Give me that. Fold your arm in. Left that on top there. It does clip on. Sure it does. There you go. Get the hairs off, sorry. So there, it's like pew 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 battle, and then oh no, Steve's dead. Oh, quick fight on. Pew, 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 pew. That's what knockoffs are for. They're the generic guys in the background of comics that die in one shot just to show the situation's serious. That's what they are. And that's what this is. That's why they haven't tried drawing him properly. But then some part of my adolescent mind was like, oh, I've got this guy that was like in the background of one little clip. That means he's not rare at all. He's rubbish, but But that's what they're for, and that's why they're funny. I love knockoffs. If anyone knows where I can get knockoffs in the UK that I haven't reviewed, because Poundland are still doing the Galaxy Shifters, which everyone adores by the looks of my videos, because there's like at least 100 or something views on each one. So, nice one, guys. But if anyone knows where I can get them from, or if anyone wants to donate something, because I can't find any. If I could find them, I'd review them, but I can't find any. Is my basic problem. So if anyone can let me know, please do. One little bit of news I'm going to show quickly. I know a lot of people don't care, and if you don't care, end the video now. Good for you. This is me Berserker I got yesterday. What I'm doing is I'm putting a little bit of glue in the back corner here and here, and I'm leaving him like that to try and stop the glue going into the joint. What I'm doing is I'm trying to make that part thicker so that when I hook the weapons on, it'll actually, basically it'll be thicker and it'll grip tighter and they won't fall off. Now, I know this is effectively ruining the figure, but shh, basically, don't tell anyone. I started doing it before I even realised I was doing it. But it should be alright, because it's, it's in a corner somewhere. It's not really going to affect anything. I've made sure it's not going to affect this joint at all. And it just makes it thicker so the weapons will actually grip and I'm not going to lose them. Because I'm not going to put them in his hands because they look terrible. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing with that one, and I'll let you know if it works. Theoretically it should, but this is soft rubber, so it'll probably just start opening more, and then I'll lose them, and soft rubber, lack of proper storage. So, yeah, you go away, you come to the front. So this is going to have to be, someone will probably know the actual name of this line, but I really don't care, to be honest with you. Oh god, this is terrible. Stop it. Stop it. This will be my knockoff review of Sunstreaker, because he's got the head. That's what he's going to be. So, yeah. just go back there and try not to hurt anyone, including yourself. I should be ugly, I should be wretched, and I shall see all of you in the next one. Later, taters.